Hello folks, how is everyone? As always, I hope you're doing well. You know you're my people, I love you, I want you to be the big three, my friends. You know what I want from you? Like, share, and leave me a comment. Okay? And all new folks that signed up, welcome aboard. Buckle up, Buttercup. Wait till you see what you're in for. But today what we're in for is the Lagerhead. And it's lager, like the beer. This is their black and tan turtle, equipped with the snapper bottle opener. Well, you know me, I do have a collection of bottle openers, and I didn't have a black and tan tool. So I saw this, I figured I'd grab it. We're going into stout season now because it's starting to cool off, so why not? If you look on the back of the card, Brutul, B-R-U-T-U-L, introduces the Lagerhead turtle, the ultimate device for creating classic black and tan and other delicious layered beers. Start by selecting your beer. The canned Irish stouts brewed by Guinness, Beamish, and Murphy's work very well with the turtle and are highly recommended for the top black layer. Suggestions for the bottom tan layer can be found in the recipes listed below. Operation: simply chill the beer, then half fill a standard pint glass with the bottom beverage. Pour a good head. Place the Lagerhead turtle on the rim, then gently pour the Irish stout over the turtle's back to form the top layer. 2 great beers, just 1 glass. Check our website for information about the black and tan and for tips on using the Lagerhead turtle. And there's your recipes. Well, I guess that means I gotta tell you though, man. You look at that little fella. Looks like he's getting a prostate check from Captain Hook there. That doesn't seem to be the happiest face on the planet. All right, I'm gonna go pop this off the card. Well, wash it because we're not idiots. And I got some stouts in the fridge and some lagers in the fridge. Crap all over the table that I need to clean off. And then we'll come back and let's make a black and tan. All right, see you in a minute. Alrighty, so I've washed off our turtle. I don't know if you can pick the inscription up on the inside. Lagerhead Black and Tan Turtle, www.brutul.com, U.S. patent D470370. Okay. So, we have a Deschutes Obsidian Stout. We need to do that one for the channel. I still have a couple left. And a Fat Tire. That's right, run, Fat Tire. Because we don't stand on no ceremonies. We're gonna use what beer I have in the house. But dude, it's supposed to be a Guinness and a Harp. I don't have Guinness or Harp in the house. Doesn't have to be, by the way. Be you. Do your own thing, man. So, let's see. About half fill the pint glass. Lager. I think we got a little too much head on there, so we're gonna give that a chance to settle down just a bit. Now we can use the snapper, see if it's worth its salt. It opened a beer bottle. Okay, so far so good. Let that settle down. Let's adjust the head here. The camera head, by the way. So maybe you could see what we got going on. And we seat the turtle onto the cup. Slowly pour the stout. I haven't done one of these in a decade, and it's not going to work here. You can see where it's already going through. obviously we're doing this incorrectly. We're going to pause, and I'm going to drink this beer, because waste not, want not. Then we will invert it, and we will do black on the bottom and Fat Tire on the top. We'll be right back. All right, so we learned that the Obsidian Stout is a lot denser than a Fat Tire. Which makes sense because it's a stout. So let's pour the stout. Pretty beer, nice coffee colored hedge, cascades real nice, beautiful beer. We're gonna have to review that one. We put our turtle on. I wonder if maybe it's because we have too much head, because apparently such a thing exists somewhere. All right, drizzle slowly. We may have had too much head on that go around. Let's fix this. The reason I say that is because you can see the beer separated out, but we don't really have, well, I guess we do have a delineation. You can see where it's lighter on top than it is on the bottom. But for this experiment, I would say we need to let the head on the stout come down more before we pour the lager. Yeah, I think you can see that, right? And because it's an amber, it doesn't pop as clear as it should. But there's definitely a difference. So the tool works. The tool, using the tool, a little rusty. But it is what it is. So now the most important part, by the way. Still have some beer in here. Excuse me. Still separated. Head's coming down. Taste test time. So let's see if Obsidian Stout and Fat Tire make a nice black and tan. Skol. That's not bad. You get the smoky roastiness from the Obsidian, and you get a bit of the bitter from the Fat Tire, which isn't a particularly bitter beer, but so the smoky roastiness is that burnt pretzel, right? Burnt bread. Nice. The bitterness that kicked in right initially has to be coming from that. And yeah, it really does seem to work. The head, by the way, is still, of course, segregated because racism. Yeah, now we're basically just down to the stout. Nice, rich, roasty, but thin, and that would be the adjunct of the amber in there. Not bad though. But so far so good. We know the tool works. So, what can I say? Tool works. Okay. It was worth the 1,302 individual copper Lincoln units that it cost me, because apparently YouTube has a problem with you telling people how much stuff costs. I don't know, dudes. It's beyond me. But that's what I got. So thanks for coming by, putting some eyeballs on. I will catch you on the next one. Until then, do me a favor, like, share, remind, leave a comment. And also, be the big three. Be happy, healthy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, gray man, head on a swivel, hot and handy. It comes with its own responsibilities that you're responsible for being responsible for. And we'll catch you on the next one. All right? We will do this again, by the way. And I think we're going to do a head-to-head with a different one. That'll happen too. All right. Skol.